Welcome back to Lauren's Crazy Pet Show. Look at this. This is Logan. Isn't he adorable? He's a Sheepadoodle. He's a combination of an Old English sheepdog and a poodle. How adorable is he? And you know, Doodles are actually the it dog now. So Carmela, you were really on the forefront of, let's say, Doodle mania.
Well, yes, Lauren. It was about 18 years ago, actually, when we bred our Labradoodle. At the time, after extensive research and looking at the breeds, we knew that the Labrador and the Poodle, it would be such a great combination of friendly and warm and super smart. Bailey is what we named our dog, and she was the first, I think, Labradoodle in the neighborhood, at least.
So that really must have been one of the first breeders that was making Labradoodles.
Yes, because up until that point, they were combined in Australia, and that was kind of a, the snob factor in mixed breeds, the Australian Labradoodles, and this was one of the first American Labradoodles.
So after 4 years, you decided this is such a great dog. This would really be a good mom.
We always knew that if the right person, if the right dog organically came into the picture, she would be a great dog to breed because of all these great qualities that she had. And then sure enough, we met our great friend, Humphrey.
Because my sister and my brother-in-law, my late brother-in-law, walked in the area of Beers Road here in Easton, they fell in love. Carmela's dog was always looking for Humphrey, my sister's dog, and Humphrey always wanted to turn onto Carmela Street whenever he was walked.
They were so in love that my dog refused to come in. She would dead weight herself, and she would not come in the house unless Humphrey had come by for the day. And there were times that Humphrey would run his electric fence. If he didn't get a walk, he would run his electric fence, and I would find him in my yard visiting with her.
That's so funny.
It was an absolute love story.
So eventually, the love at first sight resulted in an inquiry by Carmela of my sister Anna, would you mind if Humphrey sired? And then we got 11 pups.
We decided, let's do it. Let's have them get, quote unquote, married. My children were little at the time, so we actually had a ceremony and they got married. It was literally Valentine's Day weekend. We had left the dogs on their own and we all went about our business. We came back and the deal was done. And 58 days later, 11 dogs.
And then I told you that Carmela was smart enough to create a system of feeding because the mother could only nurse 8. And she had goat's milk that she would feed the remaining 3 that were not nursed by the mother, and they were separated by color of the bead, and that's how she inventoried who was and who wasn't nursed. My dog got the name Obi because he was the only one with no bead.
That's
and
so
it was
funny.
consistent. That was my wife's idea, to use no bead as his name, Obi. And everyone thinks we're Star Wars fanatics, but we're not really. We just got Obi, that name, from that pattern of feeding.
And you came onto our show, Pet Talk, many years ago.
Yes, that was so much fun. We went on with the 2 puppies, Terrence and Daisy. I kept 2 out of the 11, and Bailey, their mama. That was super fun.
And then here we are 11 years later, and you just happened to run into Carmela at the dog park.
That's exactly right. I had no idea she was there. And of course, she had this little Logan with her, and we chit-chatted, and then she mentioned you, and here we are talking about it on film.
And then we happened to be both in the area. I have a new dog, and we came to the dog park. I never come to the dog park with a puppy because I just don't want him yet to, get involved with bigger dogs, etc. So it was a huge coincidence that I met up with Eddie, and I actually recognized the dog first.
That's so...
And because we're all in masks, so...
That's so crazy, because that's one of your original puppies.
One of my babies.
And you had 2, but sadly, they passed away.
They passed away, and I just lost my last Doodle a few months ago during COVID. So it was a joy to see him. I was almost crying when I saw him. And he and Logan got along famously, like they've always known each other. It was just magical.
So Carmela, really with Logan, you're starting a new super Doodle all over again, though you didn't breed him, but you're continuing in.
Yes, it's still Doodle mania at the Kaufman's house.
And he's an Old English sheepdog.
Yes, he is 1/4 Old English sheepdog and 3/4 poodle. He is like a stuffed animal come to life. He is a joy. He's super smart. Again, the poodle aspect, very trainable, very easygoing, a ball of energy.
And he's got a blue eye. He's like a little fluff. Well, I follow you on Instagram.
Yes, thank you.
I love him. So what are you on Instagram for those so they can join in?
He is Logan the good boy. So Logan _the_good_boy.
I love him.
And his adventures, we try to keep them fun. He's a very fun little guy. Of course, he is also also our mascot for a business that we're starting, which is called Room for Paws. We've been thinking about it for a really long time because we've always been in doodle mania, and we've always needed a good place where the dogs can be safe with well-trained people and good care and lots of fun. So
You're opening up soon in
Yes.
February.
Yes.
And where can people find you?
if anyone has any questions, they can find us at info@roomforpawspetresort.com. We are on Camp Avenue, 72 Camp Avenue in Stamford. It's the old Bobby Valentine space.
Well, good luck and congratulations. And this shows what a small world it is.
It is.
It's just absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. It's been so great to see you.
You
again.
too. I
I love
this.
following you on Instagram.
I love it.